What's up, Panthers Nation? Keep pounding! We've got some massive breaking news coming out of Carolina today that is shaking up our entire defense and giving us major clues about the future of our offense. Our front office just made a brutal cut, shipping a veteran straight to the Bucs. But don't panic, because they also pulled off a masterclass signing at linebacker. And what does all this mean for our QB? We are breaking it all down right now. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive into it.
Veteran defender Deion Jones has now been cut by the Carolina Panthers. And in a wild twist of fate, he just signed a new deal with our bitter division rivals, the Tampa Bay Bucs. Now, I know seeing a familiar face head down to Tampa Bay hurts a little bit for the hardcore fans here in Charlotte. But when we look closely at this move, it is actually a very smart choice by our front office. For the past couple of seasons, we have all seen a clear drop in his overall stats, speed, and ability to close the gap on crucial defense snaps. The NFL is a ruthless business, and if you cannot keep up with the fast offensive schemes of today, you are going to get left behind. Our coaching staff recognized that his age and declining metrics were becoming a bad thing for a defense that desperately needs to get younger, faster, and much more mean. By cutting him, the Panthers freed up key salary cap space and opened the door for fresh talent to step up and make an impact on the field. Experts around the league are praising this choice because paying aging veterans past their prime is exactly what keeps bad teams stuck in the basement of the division. Letting him walk to the Bucs might seem like we are giving a rival some depth, but honestly, it is a smart risk. Tampa Bay is getting a player who simply does not have the same elite burst he used to showcase. Our general manager is playing chess, while others are playing checkers, trimming the fat off this roster to build a strong and fast defense unit. We need guys who can fly around the football and create turnovers, not players who are a step late. This move sends a clear message to the locker room. No job is safe just because of your veteran status. You have to earn your spot every single week. While we respect everything he did during his time wearing black and blue, it was surely the right time to move on and look toward the future. The Tampa Bay Bucs can definitely have him right now because we are fully focused on building a modern, scary defense that fits our new identity perfectly today. This is how you change a culture, folks. You make the tough, hard choices that truly make the team better in the long run. We are finally seeing a front office that truly knows value, perfect timing, and brilliant roster control. This needed cut is actually just the absolute first step in a massive defense overhaul that will truly have us ruling the South now.
What do you guys think about cutting him and letting him go to a division rival? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button if you trust the process. Talented linebacker Jose Jewell has now been acquired by the Carolina Panthers, and our front office fully surprised the whole market by securing him for a value well below the initial offseason projections. Everyone around the league is already calling this move one of the absolute best deals of the entire free agency period for any team. When the news broke, fans across Charlotte were very thrilled because adding a player of his caliber at such a massive discount is a huge game changer for our defensive strategy. We all knew that our linebacker core needed a serious upgrade to compete with the heavy hitters in our conference, but nobody expected our general manager to pull off a spectacular heist like this. He brings an aggressive, hard-hitting mentality that perfectly matches the gritty culture we are trying to build here in Carolina. His instincts, gap discipline, and ability to read opposing quarterbacks are going to elevate the play of everyone lining up beside him. It is very rare to find a proven veteran in his prime who is willing to sign for less than market value, but it shows that players are starting to believe in the vision our coaching staff is building. This acquisition completely flips the script on how the rest of the league views our front office. For years, we were known for overpaying free agents and making desperate moves, but this signing proves that those dark days are finally behind us. The financial flexibility we kept by getting him on a friendly contract means we still have plenty of resources to address other glaring needs on the roster. Analysts are raving about the schematic fit, noting that his specific skill set will allow our defensive coordinators to dial up more exotic blitzes and create chaos in the backfield. He is an absolute tackling machine who never gives up on a play, and that relentless motor is going to quickly make him a massive fan favorite inside Bank of America Stadium. It is not just about the numbers on the stat sheet, it's about the intense leadership and accountability he brings to the locker room. Young guys on the squad now have a phenomenal mentor to look up to every single day at practice. If he stays healthy and plays up to his immense potential, this single transaction could be the exact turning point that transforms our defense from a solid group into an elite, terrifying unit.
The value, the talent, and the timing could not be more perfect for us. We are making very smart football decisions, and this brilliant signing is going to be the foundation of our defensive dominance for the foreseeable future.
This linebacker signing is massive, right? Rate this move from 1 to 10 in the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. Young quarterback Bryce Young has to be the main focus going forward because despite all the significant improvements made to our roster during free agency, NFL experts are pointing out that his individual development remains the only major concern for our franchise. The front office has undeniably done a fantastic job of surrounding him with much better offensive weapons and a drastically upgraded offensive line. But the harsh reality is that none of those expensive additions will matter if our signal caller does not take a massive leap in his sophomore season. The team is clearly on an upward trajectory, and the vibe around training camp is incredibly positive, but our long-term success entirely depends on how he evolves at the most important position in all of professional sports. We have seen flashes of his absolute brilliance, his insane processing speed, and his natural ability to extend broken plays when the pocket collapses around him. However, consistency is the name of the game in this league, and he simply must reduce the costly turnovers and start connecting on those deep, explosive passes that keep opposing defenses honest. The coaching staff has specifically tailored this new playbook to highlight his unique strengths, aiming to get the ball out of his hands quickly and let our explosive playmakers do the heavy lifting in open space. Analysts understand that the immense pressure resting on his shoulders is absolutely staggering, especially considering what we gave up to draft him first overall. The narrative surrounding him has been polarizing, with some national media members doubting his physical stature, while true Panthers fans know he possesses the elite mental toughness required to completely overcome this adversity. He spent the entire offseason studying film relentlessly, refining his footwork, and building crucial chemistry with his newly acquired wide receivers. If he can process the game just a fraction of a second faster and trust the improved protection in front of him, our offense could legitimately become one of the most surprising and dangerous units in the entire NFL this year. Every single win and loss will ultimately be placed squarely on his resume, and he knows that the window of opportunity in this league closes extremely fast. We are patiently waiting for that undeniable breakout performance that silences all the loud critics and definitively proves he is the true franchise quarterback we all believe he is. Our defense is fully stacked and ready to dominate. Our skill positions are completely reloaded, and now everything comes down to his execution. The stage is perfectly set for him to finally lead this incredibly proud organization straight back into the playoffs and fully restore the ultimate greatness of Carolina football today.
When you piece all three of these massive updates together, it paints a very clear picture of what the Panthers front office is trying to accomplish. Releasing a veteran shows they are clearing out the old guard and focusing purely on the future. Snagging an elite linebacker on the cheap proves they have the negotiation power and the vision to build a dominant physical defense without destroying the salary cap. But ultimately, all this brilliant roster management comes back to Bryce Young. The defense can hold opponents to 10 points a game, but if our offense cannot move the chains, it will be another long, frustrating season in Charlotte. The foundation has absolutely been laid, the talent is officially in the building, and now it is strictly about execution on Sundays.
That is the reality we are facing right now, Panthers Nation. The blueprint is there, but the real test is about to begin. What do you think is the absolute most important key for our success this season? Is it the newly upgraded defense, or is it 100% on the shoulders of Bryce Young taking that massive second-year leap? Let me know your honest thoughts down in the comments, because I read every single one. If you want to stay updated on all the latest Panthers rumors and breaking news, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Keep pounding, and I will see you in the next video.